I'm Devin Williams, and this is In Spite Of. The Tulsa Arts District is one of the most popular areas of the city. From Guthrie Green to AHA, to the Cain's Ballroom, to the Tulsa Theater, to the Furs Friday Art Crawl, the district comes alive with restaurants, shops, and beautiful art, both inside and out. So, why am I standing in an empty lot to discuss an area beloved by Tulsans? Because to understand the Tulsa Arts District, you need to know that its transformation happened in spite of a troubling past and years of neglect. That includes this lot, where a group called the Tulsa Benevolent Society built a 3,000-seat hall in 1923. In reality, Benno Hall was a cavern, a space to house the members of the Tulsa Ku Klux Klan. And it was built on land owned by Tate Brady and his wife, Rachel. Had I been standing in that hall nearly 100 years ago, there's a good chance I would have never been seen again. Crystal Patrick picks up the story.
You can't escape the presence of Tate Brady in Tulsa. The Cain's Ballroom was built to house Brady's cars before it became the home of Bob Wills. The Brady Theater, Brady Heights, the Brady Hotel, and the Brady District once or still do bear his name. For years, the Encyclopedia of Oklahoma History simply described Tate as a pioneer entrepreneur, member of the Oklahoma Bar, politician, and early booster of Tulsa. But reality paints a much different picture. Simply look at Brady's residence, Arlington, modeled after the home of Brady's hero, Robert E. Lee. Brady hosted parties in honor of Lee and helped organize the 1918 Tulsa Convention of the Sons of Confederate Veterans, attended by 40,000 people. At the Brady Hotel, members of the Democratic Party fashioned the legislation for Oklahoma statehood that will become Senate Bill No. 1, containing some of the harshest Jim Crow laws in the nation. After the Tulsa Race Massacre, Brady tried to pass ordinances that would have made the rebuilding of Greenwood residences impossible. His efforts were defeated in part by Buck Colbert Franklin, the father of John Hope Franklin. After providing the land for the KKK Hall in 1923, Brady's business fortunes began to decline, and after the death of his son in a car accident, Brady took his own life in 1925. For decades, Tulsa sought to bury the legacy of Brady, the race massacre, and the history of segregation and discrimination against people of color. The once vibrant commercial area suffered decline and abandonment. Even the legendary Cain's almost died. But a city can reinvent itself. History doesn't have to remain hidden and mysterious. Today, the Brady Mansion is the Skyline Mansion owned by Tulsa native and former NFL player Felix Jones. With Skyline Star Records, Jones works with artists like Steph Simon, whose Born on Black Wall Street is telling a new story about Tulsa. Arts groups and new investment began transforming the area that used to hold Benno Hall. The Brady District started to thrive. But Tulsa still needed to reckon with its past. Through the work of journalists like Leroy Chapman at This Land Press, Tulsans began to learn that Tate Brady had contributed to the violence and racism that haunts the city even today. After continued education, grassroots activism, and much civic discussion, Brady Arts District became Tulsa Arts District in 2017, and Brady Street became Reconciliation Way.
Ku Klux Klan ally, Confederate sympathizer, and violent white supremacist. That is the true legacy and history of W. Tate Brady. There's a blank star on the Cain's Ballroom Walk of Fame. That star used to hold the name of Tate Brady. As the Tulsa Arts District continues to evolve with new venues like the OK Pop Museum being built across the street, I wonder in the next 100 years, who will Tulsa decide to commemorate and honor? I wonder whose name will go on that blank star. I hope it's a name that carried Tulsa forward to more inclusion, more creativity, and more opportunities for everyone. I hope it's a name that all Tulsans will think of with pride, knowing they used the lessons and sins of the past to build a brighter tomorrow. Perhaps O.W. Gurley, J.B. Stratford, or A.J. Smitherman will one day occupy that vacant star on the Canes Ballroom Walk of Fame. What Tulsa's name do you believe should adorn our buildings, streets, and districts in the near future? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to click the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single episode. I've been Devin. You are a star, and we will see you very soon.